What's going on, guys? Welcome to another one of BlackIron's Battles. Today we've got a special one of BlackIron's Battles for you. If you look here, look at that. Look at those orc boys. There is 600 orc boys in this group here. So if you go ahead and take a look from the top here, this is actually just against the computer, and it's just to show you guys what the laboratory mode's kind of all about. There's a lot of different options you can change. But if you notice, what I have changed is I have added 5 times the number of troops. I have huge numbers. If you look down here, we have like 400 goblin wolf riders. We've got 800 of the nasty skulkers, and my overall troop number is 9,000 troops. So we're gonna see how my computer handles this, and hopefully it'll actually record a game. Besides that, we've actually increased the unit size on our single entity units by 150%. So if you look here, that is a huge Grimgor and a huge orc shaman. That is just so nasty. Alright, oh man, look at that. That is so cool. Okay, so let's just go. I mean, if you look here, it is just nasty all over the place. There is just thousands and thousands of orcs, and we just have we have a crazy army here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and see how it works. See if we can record it live. I mean, this is pretty nuts. I mean, I do have an alright computer. I mean, I got 8 gigs of video RAM and all the stuff, all the fixings. So hopefully, since it's just against the computer, we should be able to make it work. So look at how far we can stretch this bad boy out. So we'll go ahead and stretch the orc boys out there, and we'll go ahead and put some of these units of nasty skulkers over here on the side, and we'll get them vanguarded. Alright, we'll put this other unit of nasty skulkers here on the other side, and that should be good there. Alright, let's go ahead and put our Mogrov's Mangy Marauders. We'll put them together with our Rusty Airs. We'll make them a firing squad. Look at that block of Rusty Airs. That is so crazy. Oh my god. Alright, let's go ahead and see what else we got. We got what, 1,200? We've got 1,200 black orcs. When you count orcs and hundreds, that's crazy. I mean, I don't know how this is gonna work, but all right, there we go. So we'll get Grimgor right here in the middle, giant Grimgor. And maybe I could have went a little bit larger with him, but I didn't want to be too. I figure that's actually a little bit more with that guy, and the boar is crazy big. Grimgor is a little bit smaller, but oh my god, that shaman is gigantic. Look at him. You can oh man. Either way, let's go ahead and just let's lock it all up. We'll go ahead and get those nasty skulkers in there too. But we know they're the ones on the right there. Let's go ahead and get these units separated. And actually, I don't see where I put that goblin wolf rider. So let's get them in the back there, hopefully. If it'll let them fit. Alright, well, let's lock it up. Let's locked and loaded, and let's see how this goes. Alright, we're actually a little bit down. I picked a dwarf army, and I picked, oh my god, look at that line of grudge throwers. That is like those 20 per pop. There's 40 grudge throwers. There's just huge numbers of quarrelers. I gave them slayers. That's 800 slayers. Oh man, that is nasty. So he's just lined up all sorts of crazy over here. I'm gonna go ahead and just start advancing. Let's see if we can use our we really want to use our any units we can to kind of take out all of those grudge throwers. I mean, 20 grudge throwers will do a number on us, I think, for sure. But that's okay. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and move our nasty skulkers up over here on the side. And let's go ahead and, if we can, we'll go ahead and kind of just get in the back of these quarrelers and see how it goes. Alright, so right now we're moving up our orc boys. And look at these hammers. Oh my god, look at that. Rank after rank of hammers, right? That is so many hammers. Oh my god. It's like there's just hammers as far as the eye can see. That is so cool. Alright, so I'm gonna have to say I was saying I didn't like the mode, but I can see where you could definitely have some fun with it. I'm gonna go ahead and put my my 400 Mogrov's Mangy Marauders on. Oh man, and let's see them get in here. They're gonna surround. Are they gonna surround 20? They're just gonna go down the line. Oh man, that is what it looks like when 400 Mogrov's Magi Marauders engage a group of 20 Grudge Throwers. Alright, so it seems like they are having a little bit of trouble engaging me so far, so I'm not sure what that's about, but I also don't play against the AI a lot, so I'm not sure, but we're going to go ahead and, now that we've got those, we've had them engaged for a little while, those quarrelers, so we're going to want to get in the back here and move away. And we're going to want to get these nasty skulkers engaged over here on these other quarrelers right here. There we go. Let's go ahead and make sure they're coming in right. I mean, I don't know if they're going to manage to actually get in the fight, but at this point, we've got our... Oh man, let's just go ahead and let's just drop that just for the effect. That's going to be awesome. Hold on, let's see it happen in slow-mo. Oh. Boom. I mean, I know it's like, oh man, that is pretty cool. That is a huge, I mean, it's not like a lot of damage comparably, but it's still just great fun. Alright, so look at this green tide. This is the green tide doing it proud. We are swarming these grudge throwers. We do have our rusty arrows over here. It looks like this group of grudge throwers is shattered, so they were not super helpful. And he is now backing here into the back here. He is going to have some trouble. Looks like those quarrelers are, oh man, just look at that. Is just too many. That is too many orcs. I need to back out. That is crazy. We actually have these nasty skulkers over here still engaged. Let's go ahead and use their smoke bomb while we still can. All right. We've got Grimgor over here, and we're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and use his WAAAGH ability. And look at that. That is 800 screaming goblins coming in here. They are coming in to fight all of those slayers mixed in with those Gremlin Guard, and look at that swarm. Oh man, I know what that means. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. Oh, I don't even know. This is gonna be crazy. Oh. Oh, that is crazy. So there was another setting that I didn't choose where you could you know, upgrade the Winds of Magic and stuff like that, and I'm kind of now wishing I had. There is just huge pockets of fighting. Look at these dwarf warriors over here. They're fighting against orc boys and against these AP loons. Oh, this should be fun. Let's go ahead and send those AP loons out there. Oh my god. Oh, I probably should have sent them sideways. We got, oh man, that is great. Oh, next time I'll use them maybe a little bit better, because I should have probably sent them right here. But our black orcs are doing okay. And let's see, Grimgor, where's he at? We see him fighting. Let's go ahead and, oh, look at him fighting. That is ridiculous. That is maybe a little bit too big. Maybe the 125% would be a little bit better, even 110. But he is, look at that. That is crazy. He is so large. He is just clearing swaths away around him. And these goblins right here, since they're in there with Grimgor, they're actually help tying up, and they're doing some work as well. These black orcs need to get in here and move on these quarrelers. And let's go ahead and get these guys back in the fight. Mogrov's Major Marauders are over here on the side. Well, we want to get everyone back in the battle. Just to see kill as many dwarves as we can. Alright, let's go ahead and fight those hammers there. Get these units here on the edge to come at them, and let's go ahead and see if we can't get our units we ran away earlier to come back in and get into the fight. Alright. How much do we have? Oh man, we need 18 for another foot of Gork. I don't know that we're going to have it. We're going to have to probably use, there we go. Use WAAAGH. Alright. Oh man. Oh. Oh man, we're charging in. Look at that. That is just a swarm of wolf riders. So those are tightly packed dwarf bunches though, but this is it's going along. I don't know how the recording's going to be going. I hope it's not too choppy. But yeah, it looks like, I mean, maybe let's see. Power reserve 16. Maybe we will have enough for one more foot of Gork. So it looks like in this laboratory mode that go ahead and there we go. Boom. Use the smoke bomb. Yeah, this should slow down those orcs quite a bit. These black orcs are just charging in. Let's see, we got our AP loonies. Go ahead and there we go. Boom. Look at those limbs in there doing some work. Oh, go limbs. Oh, that is right in the back of those black orcs. That is not good. But either way, that's pretty good. Those AP Cloonies, they got like 28 kills. That's not a lot. 38 on the black orcs. But we're actually slowly grinding through these dwarves over here. We got the warlords boys in here with these black orcs, so they're applying that armor sundering effect, and so these slayers, I mean, slayers don't even have armor, I don't think, so I'm not sure if they're the best target for those. Let's go ahead and we're just gonna keep fighting though. Keep using whatever we got. Go ahead and get the rest of the areas. We gotta get them back involved over here, and we really just we're gonna keep bringing our routed units back in and just keep fighting. We just have such a large number of units. If you see, we still have 6,000 units. This is just a true green tide. Look at this. Look at this. These teams fighting. I mean, if we can slow that down there, that is just crazy. Oh my god. There's so many units. Look at everyone swinging in here. There's hammers. Hammers and hammers and so many hammers. We've almost got enough for one more foot of Gork, so I think, you know, that's what we'll have to do. Maybe we can use this smoke bomb, allow that to catch those quarrelers, and maybe that'll allow us to kind of do some damage here in these back lines. We do have this other group of nasty skulkers, and looks like we'll get him on these quarrelers as well. Let's go ahead and, I'm not sure the black orcs are charging up here, but yeah, I'm not against it. Not too much against it. All right, let's see if we can't get our. We'll take our melee mode off of these rustiers. We're gonna go ahead and use him to shoot at these squirrels. We have foot of Gork. 2 more, 17. All right, we're almost there. All right, we'll go ahead and keep using WAAAGH, and these. Look at that, 156 kills those goblins have just from sitting there and fighting. Oh man, that is awesome. That is so great. Oh man, let's go ahead and these are AP Cloonies. Here we go. Okay, let's put it. There we go. There they go, swinging. Oh, then they plow through their own guys. Oh man, that is so great. I love it. I just love those AP Cloonies. They're so cool. I mean, that gives those orc boys actually 56, 53 kills, and there's just a battle. Look at High King Thorgrim Grudgebearer there. Look at he is just hanging out on the top. He is surrounded by the green hordes, but he is still fighting. It is it's not over till the last dwarf loses their beard. Alright, so it looks like all those units are routed off, and I think that's kind of going to be the end of it, but you can see this is just it's pretty cool. I mean, there is just, I mean, massive amounts of numbers. So some things you guys should note, you cannot, it looks like at this time, play multiplayer that I can see. You can't invite a buddy. It's not, I don't think it's a custom map mode. It'd be cool if you could do custom matches like this. If I could play, for example, against Magic Potato with you know, increased magic reserves or something like that, I mean, that would be awesome. Oh man, we do have one more foot of Gork, and let's go ahead and you know, Gork likes to fight. Let's go ahead and drop the foot right there in the middle of his own guys. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Oh, look at that shockwave. That was just nasty. That's going to be pretty much it. I think it's just these few slayers which are remaining. Let's go ahead and buff the WAAAGH. That should allow us to cut right through them, no problem. They've got 80 units remaining, so it's like, it's actually pretty funny because, you know, in this, because there's 5 times the number of units in each thing. So even if you have just a small number, it's like more than just in the other thing altogether. But look at how big that orc shaman is there above those black orcs. That is just nasty. But overall, you can see that, you know, this mode is definitely going to be it'll be pretty fun. It's not going to be Let's go ahead and just look at that post-game wrap-up, right? That is going to be cool. Do they have it? Let's see. Does it save? Save. Auto save. Team. Auto save. No, we just end battle here. Alright. Look at that. 743 kills. 747 kills? Like, what did these guys do? Like, how they... I mean, I put a couple of chevrons in it, but that is 1,400 kills between those groups of nasty skulkers. I mean, they must have been besides chopping through those spoilers, I mean, they were chopping through just everything. That look at, like, the 481 on this group of black orcs. So, I mean, that is pretty nasty. Even Mogrubs were able to get in there. And I mean, the real problem was these grudge swords. They really didn't do what they were worth. I mean, the dwarf warriors had a hard time. Just, I guess, the sheer number of nasty skulkers with that armor piercing damage. So it seems like if you increase the numbers like that, that armor piercing really adds up very quickly. So if you saw the hammers, look at that 640 kills on that group of hammers. I mean, there's 500. I mean, that is just bananas. That is so bananas. But either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed this this look at the new game mode. If we go ahead and, I mean, if you can see here, I'll show you guys that, you know, you can see all the different settings here. You can go unit size was at 5, damage was at 100, impact force, leadership, wins magic, lots of different options. Here we go, and you know, here was single entity scale, so that was what I had turned up to. Turn that up to 115. I think 100% would be. And that's pretty much that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe for more great online content. This is BlackIron, and this has been another one of BlackIron's Battles.